Okay, let's get started since you ready? What is that?
What is what? Renata, what are you looking at?
I guess it's nothing.
That's quiet.
Don't it look like? Oh, it's the record word. I'm like, don't it look like something red on the table? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Shut up. Alright. You ready?
I promise you, we was just having normal conversations. Alright, how many times we gonna do the intro?
Welcome back to They Love Our Energy podcast. I am your host, Renata Nicole.
And I'm your other host, Treya. Don't call me that. My name is Treya Antoinette.
And welcome back to another episode.
You guys, this is episode 10.
Episode 10. We already on episode 10, and I'm excited about today's episode. It's one of my favorite topics.
I have to put my hands down. I'm ashy. I forget. You was too. That's why you put your hands down. So today we are going to talk about. Every time I say I want to talk about, the first thing is I want to talk about sex, baby.
I don't know why that always comes to your mind.
Let's talk about all the good times.
And every time you say talk about, I realize my head goes like it does something. Yeah.
It does. What are we talking about?
Yeah, like what? Yeah. I can't. My head is heavy today.
All right, we're gonna talk about bossing up and leveling up. I
know that probably look crazy on the visual, but let's boss up, ladies. Let's boss up, men.
Channeling your inner queen.
Yes.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Because how can we be having regular conversations for a good 30 minutes? And then we get set up and we start talking and we start potty and we just can never do the intro.
Yeah. We just messed the intro up.
Well,
we did mess it up this time, but...
What are you looking at? This thing?
What is that?
It goes to the mic. I forgot a piece.
It's giving, what's them little rubber band things that be on the braces? Because Maya be having those everywhere. That's what it was giving. I'm like, oh,
Maya, get your life together.
Right, please. I'm tired of seeing them little things around the house.
This goes out to you.
My number one. Oh, shit.
Where is it? Is it still there?
Yes.
If you guys see the visual, which I know you guys do because most of our people, most of our listeners are on YouTube, but let me tell you guys, for the very few that listen to us, I did my hair and I did the non-rubber band method, and if I move it just the slightest bit, it's hanging by a strand. So we just gonna make sure we don't move.
Exactly.
So I'm not embarrassed on the board.
Yes, because I told her I was gonna laugh. Like, big laugh. Big laugh.
But into news, yes. So today we're talking about bossing up, leveling up, and channeling your inner queen. And if you're a guy, you're channeling that grown man, like your adult heir. Like, what does that look for you?
Right.
Because for me, in order for me to like level up, it has to be with, like, I gotta personally develop, and my ways of personally developing is normally reading books about whatever I lack in. Normally it's actually my confidence or my inner thoughts, because my inner thoughts can eat me alive.
Right.
Like a lot. And I think we've talked about this before on how both were like slightly perfectionists and we're trying to get out of that. And it's really hard to get out of that. So my fellow perfectionists out there, we understand. Those who are not perfectionists, teach us something, please.
Right.
Teach us not to care.
Right. Ooh, yes.
Because that's something that I need to be taught for sure. You keep looking at my head.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm scared.
No. Don't worry. If I see it, I'm do something to you.
So yeah. So some of the things, or like CEOs, especially like business stuff. Like right now, I got a book. What is it? Your Unconscious Mind by Joseph something. And I'm about to start 75 Hard, which is a little different, which is you have to read a nonfiction book. And I'm glad because I got a few other things, other books. And then the other one was Setting Boundaries.
Okay. I feel like I've heard of those. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Proud and laughing and giggling we were doing in the beginning. Definitely need the water for sure. But yes, that's why I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this episode because bossing up is what I strive to do every single day.
Yeah.
But I was going to ask you, what does like your morning routine look like for you? Like when you're in your era of bossing up, what would you say is your ideal morning routine?
So it's because I work with a kid. I work with kids. Work with my nephews, my little niece. It's a little different because with them I don't really boss up. I also do think like soccer mom vibes when I think about hanging out with the kids. And I would love to, like, my hair is cut in a bob. Wait till I get my tape ins, y'all. Because I like to save money. So I'd rather mess up my hair and get mad than somebody else mess with my hair and get mad. But for me, I guess, like, on a weekend would be my routine. If it's a Saturday, I hit the gym, shower. I'm probably already hyped and confident in the morning and at the gym. And then after showering, I might put on my makeup, find me a good outfit because I have been transitioning out of my comfy clothes. And I've actually been, excuse me, y'all, I've actually been selling my clothes on Poshmark.
Okay.
Because I just can't fit them anymore. They're better. Y'all, you gotta be patient. Just sell it on Poshmark. It is better than getting money at, what's them places? Plato's Closet. I literally flipped my money on like 4 sports bras. Yeah. But what was I saying? Nice outfit and drink my matcha and go figure out ways to spend money at Sephora. Y'all, I got a problem. My name is Trey Antoinette and I'm a Sephora alcoholic.
Oh my God, she's so silly.
But yeah. And then I guess on Sunday it's the same. Well, no gym, but put it on a night. Well, it depends on my husband because sometimes he don't be dressing like the way I want to be dressed up. So then I got dressed down. But going to brunch or something, I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. So I definitely like to cram in as much as possible in the morning before I go to work, and being that I have to be at work at 7:00 in the morning. I am up at 5 or 4:40. If I'm going to the gym, then I have to be up by 4:30 a.m. But if I'm not going to the gym, I wake up at 5. But my morning routine basically is I start my mornings off with meditation first. Then I go into prayer. I like to calm my mind before I pray. That's why I do meditation first instead of prayer. So I do my meditation, I do my prayer. After that, some days I'll take a cold shower just because, it stimulates you and puts you in that. Basically, what I'm trying to do is set my vibe up and expectations for my day before I clock in, because my ultimate goal is to not be clocking into anybody's job. And so while I have to do that, I need to make sure I'm in a good mind space here or head space here before I get, clock in or whatever. So after that, I'll read my books and, What?
You got this big old grin.
No, nothing really. Just after that, I read my books. I may listen to something motivational, maybe another podcast, maybe some affirmations, any motivational video. Just to get me in the vibe, and then I'll go ahead and clock in. And if I follow my morning routine, then I have an awesome day. When I don't follow my morning routine, then it doesn't go so good.
I would definitely say, because we live in a habit, or a force of habit, and there's another word that I'm looking for, but structure.
Right.
For those who are structured, if you throw them off a routine, it throws the whole day. It could be like the smallest thing of like not turning on the AC, not turning on the light, not lighting the candle, not getting a forehead kiss, or just a kiss or something like that. And it could just throw the whole day bad, because we're constantly thinking about, did I?
Right.
Maybe I did. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't.
Right.
So
yeah. My throat is what? What? Yeah, just be quiet. Y'all excuse me while we on this podcast, because I am dealing with some issues right now. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was all the giggling and laughing that we was doing, because I'm just...
We had some off the scene. We had some behind the scenes conversations that we could not bring here. Because we try to bring the good vibes to you.
Right.
But
it feels like it's been forever since the last time we met up. So we was catching up before the podcast and acting a fool like we always do. And now my voice and my throat is doing something. I feel it. Like...
Is it tingling?
It's like it's doing what it does whenever like my acid is acting up.
Oh.
You know, like when you
should have got tea instead of water. You shouldn't be drinking cold.
This is water. Wait, what?
You should be drinking tea in that water, and it should not be cold.
Well, I can't drink room temperature water, and I wasn't in the mood for tea. And you know how when you eat Chick-fil-A and after you're done, your car starts... your car. Your throat starts making that noise like you're starting up a car. That's what I'm trying to avoid right now. Oh. See, that's going to annoy me. Yes. Oh my gosh, y'all. So, I apologize in advance. We're going to keep it pushing.
I was like, do I need to pause so you go... Back to it. Yeah, so I definitely understand when the routines are not, when you get thrown off your routine. Yep, because I'm still trying to build a new routine, because I thought I had a routine where instead of waking up at 5:45 and then getting to the gym by 6:15, 6:30, and then making sure I get back to my house by 7:45 so I can get out the door, I started to drop my husband off at 8, come back at 8:05. We don't live that far from his job.
Right.
But come back around 8:05 and go straight to the gym with my pre-workout and everything. But because the baby was very unpredictable, I didn't know what time that she might need some help.
Right.
And so therefore I was like, okay, if I have to be at work at 10, I need to leave my house at 9. Mm-hmm. Do I shower or do I bring my clothes?
Right.
Most times I'm bringing my clothes because I can just shower at their house.
Right, yeah.
Or I'll just do a very light workout where I'm not like stinky or funky or anything like that. But once I started to get into that habit, she changed the schedule.
Yeah, that's the thing about following those morning routines, or any routine, even if you're not a morning person and you have a nightly routine. You do have to adjust sometimes, and that's okay. The most important thing is just that you have something in place that is going to create that structure.
Yeah.
Because when you are trying to boss up, you do want to make sure that you live in a structured life. The things such as reading books and meditating and praying and affirmations is what most successful people do. Most successful people do wake up early in the morning. That's why they say the early bird gets the worm.
And they don't be on social media, because I used to put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I was neighbors with my mother-in-law. And when my grandmother lived with me, I would this sounds bad, but I would definitely put my phone on do not disturb until 10 o'clock. Don't call me. I don't want to look at any social media because I need to read at least 30 minutes before I'm on it. Otherwise, I'm gonna, or exercise, I'm going to throw myself off.
Right, exactly.
Because the thing is, it's very crucial on what you feed your brain the moment you wake up your eyes. Because if you're negative, the whole day is going to be negative.
Right.
If you're positive, the whole day is going to be positive. Or if you're just personally developing.
Right.
But I think another thing about bossing up is surrounding yourself with those who are like-minded or in the position that you want. So like surrounding yourself up.
Right. Yeah.
How do you, I know that you work from home. So in a typical setting, I know I'm thinking about it because like it's hard for us to be surrounded by those who are like-minded or just leveling up in their own attributes. So I guess, how would you ideally meet somebody that you inspire to be like, or like?
Right. So for me, I'm just gonna share one of my personal goals with you guys. So of course, like I said, I already work. I don't work a 9 to 5. I work 7 to 4. But y'all get the gist. But I'm working full time right now. But my goal is to be a full-time influencer, full-time content creator. I do work from home, so I don't get a lot of people interaction anymore. However, when it comes to me being a content creator, where I feed my motivation is I make sure that I do follow people who are in the same
niche,
as me. And so I follow them. So one thing I did do, and one thing I learned from following them, is when it comes to your social media page, I limited the people that I follow. Like, I think my social media page, my IG, at first I probably was following like 1,000 something people, and I just want to go to my page right now to see how many people I'm actually following.
That's actually funny because I literally seen how many people I followed and then how many people followed me, and the petty person that I was is that if you're not following me, or why should I follow you? And then I returned the favor for everybody who I wasn't following, because I do have a following back problem. Just because I don't, depending on the person you are, you're not gonna just watch my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I understand. And for me, it's different because I need everybody to watch my life.
Yeah.
Because of what I'm trying to do. So I was following like 1,000 people. Now I'm following 378. So that means I went in and I went from 1,000. Yeah, I went from 1,000 and I unfollowed so many people, and I just stopped at 378. Now the reason why I did this is because, well, one of the reasons why I did this is because whenever you're an influencer, like, you want to make sure that everybody who's on your feed is, like, for example, right now I pulled it up and this is one of the people that I follow that encourage me, like, who I want to be like. Of course I want to be myself, but you know, you have those people who are role models. Even if you don't even know who they are, you have people who are your role models. And so these are the types of posts that encourage me, the type of posts that I'm like, my goal is to create. And so the type of posts that give me inspiration. So this is what I follow. So I unfollow so many people because I only want to follow my goal, basically. Like, I'm no longer watching people with this, like, if you scroll down my content, you looking at it right now, what is all of this? Influencers. I need
that, what was this? Sorry, y'all. This closet is, like, amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's Aaliyah's face. Some of y'all who listen to the podcast might know who Aaliyah is because you watch vlogs. So that's what I did. That's why I unfollowed so many people, because I only wanted to, I was being intentional. Because I be trying to be intentional all the time. Intentional with who I follow, because I only want to see. Every time I open up my IG, because I have to spend so much time on it because I'm an influencer, I have to do engagement and all of that stuff. So every time I open up my IG, I only want to see things that are fueling my success. That's all I want to see. That's why I unfollowed so many people. Not only that, but at the end of the day, like, some of y'all need to be unfollowed anyway, because like I learned, some people are taking up space that others who want to follow you or other people who are looking for you can be taking that space. So sometimes you do gotta remove some people, whether it's on IG or in your life, because they taking up space that somebody else who needs to be there.
I'm not being rude, I promise you, because I'm over here like go on Instagram and doing another purge.
That's basically what it is, doing a purge. Because when you get to the level, when you get to the level of trying to level up, I'm not even gonna say trying, because I like to speak in manifestation. Yes. So we are leveling up. Yeah. So when you want to level up, like, because some people don't have the desire, but when you finally get there, then you will start to see the things in your life that you need to change. And one of the main important things is exactly what you mentioned. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Because
negative attracts negative, and positive people, they do attract positive, or like good energies, good vibes. So yeah, I mean, for me, I definitely like that. I'm gonna definitely take some tips from you, because not that I inspire to be a full-time curator, but I have a little small goal.
And you like gym, so you might want to watch gym content.
Oh, that's all I do is watch gym and hair content.
Exactly. And that's what you need to, because it gives you, it encourages you, it motivates you, it gives you ideas, because it's different when you open up your IG and you, don't get me wrong, I love the funny videos. Don't get me wrong, I love the funny videos. And I used to always be trying to follow celebrities. I don't do that no more either. I don't follow the celebrities no more. I started unfollowing them as well. Because it's like, for what?
Yeah. I think I actually...
You don't even know who I am.
I think I did stop following certain
And it's celebrity gossip. Like,
yeah.
Please show me, get ready with me. Please show me come with me to get my brows done. You know, something like, show me that. Show me something that's going to push me to get closer to my goals and my success. I don't need the celebrity gossip. Now, my ear be to it sometimes, but.
Yeah, because this whole, we're not even finna mention it.
80-20, guys. 80-20, okay?
Oh my gosh, that's a book that I'm waiting for.
80-20?
Mm-hmm. The Principles of 80-20.
Okay, I want to read that. So my book that I'm reading right now is Atomic Habits.
I read that book.
You should.
I love that book. And
yeah, I did like it.
To the person who I gave that book to, because I was legit looking for it this weekend.
Here she goes, y'all. She calling y'all out.
I'm gonna need you to run that book back, because I give it to you to inspire you, to get you out your funk. And I bet you didn't even read it. And if you did, I apologize. But bring me my book.
Anyway, you're so funny.
No, I'm serious. Like, I hate giving out books, and I don't get my books back. Like, you don't know if I need to go back and read that book. You don't know what nuggets I took out of that book. I don't even like reading. That's the thing.
I had to teach myself
to
learn to fall in love with it.
My book's on my phone, because I go back and forth between a paper book. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes it's just better for my eyes. And I buy 2 of everything. So unfortunate. It's on here. So the books that I currently have in my library is 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think.
101 essays. Okay.
And then I have Secrets of Six-Figured Woman.
Okay.
That's a good one. That was a really good one. And then I watched and read Girl Boss.
Okay.
So that's the one with like Nasty Girl or Naughty Girl, and how she became a big clothing company because she would thrift everything, and where it started.
Sounds like my life. Thrift queen.
This one is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. That teaches you happiness. It's not that I struggle with happiness. Sometimes you just gotta find peace. And right now I'm all about peace.
Right. Yeah.
And girl, I got a lot. I unfudge cake yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Your next level, the little black book of success, the 5 love language, loves and respect, the daily stoic, 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. I tell you, I don't even like reading, but these make me read.
Yeah.
The obstacle is the way, and then Think and Grow Rich, and the 33 strategies of war. Oh, and living the life of significance.
Okay.
I should probably go back and read that one. But yeah, it's kind of hard to. Sorry, we just swoop it over because we were talking about associating yourself, and,
right?
And how do you find the time, especially with our unique jobs that don't really allow us to. Like, I guess I surround myself with a bunch of moms. Yes, I inspire to be a mom, but I do be questioning some of these people's parenting, and I don't want to hang out with you outside of the park.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
I understand that.
Because my kids don't even like you. There's a few, but not too many. So I actually want to start going to not organizations, but events. Like, they have like this free, I wouldn't say free yoga, but it's a donation yoga here in Dallas. Yeah. So you donate whatever your heart feels like, and it's a class.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought about you because I seen it this morning on the tour.
I was about to say, somebody sent that to me. I thought it was you, but maybe it wasn't. But somebody did send that to me the other day. But yeah, those events are definitely good.
And you also don't know who you're rubbing shoulders with, because for a while, me and you didn't know. So there's a big construction company out here. A very big construction company. We didn't know how big it was until we kept seeing the name. Not knowing that their kids are in our classroom.
Right, yeah.
Not knowing that whatsoever.
Right.
And we're not using them, but it's just you surround yourself. There's so many parents that will befriend you. And just like, hey, let's go get a drink. Can you handle it?
Right.
Is it awkward?
And it's cool to be in those type of situations, because the type of centers that we used to work at were ones that were more, how do I put this?
Because I was about to say,
the parents that we served were ones who are wealthy.
I was gonna say privileged.
Yeah.
But that's too much to say, because when you think about privilege, it's a negative.
Yeah, when you say, yeah, it is.
So I would say, yes, they were very wealthy. Some were very humbled, and some were snobs.
Right.
But
if you connect with the right people, then they start to bring you into their environment, and that's where you grow and that's where you learn. Because the goal is to surround yourself with people. Of course, you want to surround yourself with like-minded people, but you also, like she said earlier, you want to surround yourself with people who are on a higher level than you. So that way they can help you get up there with them. So it's good to make those connections. You got to be willing to go out and meet new people and be friendly enough to
also ask questions. Like, I get that some of these people are in a work environment, like a regular work environment, where we're not in a regular work environment, and you want to get to the next level. I have a friend who actually was moved up in her position. She got a new position. I don't want to say this June. Or maybe it was this June. She got a new position, a promotion, and people were like, how did you get there? And she just simply gave them, like, hey, I did this, this, and this.
Right.
And people are surrounding her. She might not see herself as a leader, or if she does see herself as a leader, she's very humbled about her growth in the company. So even if you are in a corporate America, start talking to your boss.
Right.
Because it's not, I always thought it's about who you know that gets you the,
and not what you know. Yeah.
Gives you the opportunities and the advances, but it's actually who knows you. Because
you definitely have to put yourself out there.
Yeah. And you have to be uncomfortable. And so bossing up is literally you being uncomfortable, because you're going to fail.
Right.
Or you might succeed, but when you fail, don't get in a funk about it.
Yeah. just gotta pivot. Yeah, you gotta pivot and figure out what works, figure out what doesn't work. But yeah, bossing up requires you self-awareness.
Yes.
You gotta check yourself too. You gotta go in there, you gotta clean the inside of you. You gotta acknowledge your struggles, your traumas, your failures, and you just gotta.
But don't sit in it too long because it's going to make you not want to continue to do what you want to do. Don't stay in your funk for too long. I mean, if it stinks, try to get out.
Right, for sure.
Another thing is dressing. They say dress for success, but I always want to dress. I don't want to dress for success. I want to dress. How can I say this? On who I inspire to be like. So if I'm going to boss up, I want to wear a blazer. I want to wear some Adidas. I don't wear heels. Just certain things. Or if go on Pinterest, make you a mood board, and then start buying those clothes that you want. Have the intentions on. Okay, well, if I want to be, I was gonna say an engineer. I was like, but in my head I was thinking about a plumber at the same time. So I was just like, no, I don't want to dress like no plumber. They be having plumber cracks. But just don't dress bummy. Make yourself feel good. Dress with confidence. I would say dress with confidence. And if you don't feel like that outfit don't look good, call a friend. Let me tell you, my friends, we in this group, I just went out this weekend and I had shorts on but two different tops, and I was like, I feel prettier in this one. But what y'all think? And the one that I felt prettier in was the one that they thought. But I just thought they might look weird.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say dress for success. I feel like that's just too cliche.
Yeah. What you said, dress like who you inspire to be.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. Because the whole point of bossing up is you have to already be like in this current moment before you get to the level that you're trying to get to. You want to already be walking as if it's already yours. You have to believe that it's already yours. You have to talk like it's already yours. Like, don't talk about it like I said, like, oh, I'm trying, or no, you talk like it's already yours. Yes, I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
I'm not a millionaire right now, but at this moment, but we're going to talk like we are. We're going to look like we are. We're going to walk like we are. We're going to do things that millionaires do. Stop being scared to go into those environments where millionaires are. Like, you deserve to be in that restaurant. Yeah. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
You deserve to be at that conference. Yes, you do. Yes, we're bossing up. We're leveling up. We're surrounding ourselves with people who are on a higher level than us and people who are like-minded as us, and getting rid of everything else that no longer serves us.
Yeah.
That's all about. That's what you do. You gotta boss up. Get those morning routines together. Get them nightly routines together.
Start writing down your schedule. I remember you and I were the only ones that would write down like the schedule. Be like, I know I'm at work for like these many amount of hours, but I'm a block from 6 a.m. to 2 o'clock, knowing damn well I'm at work. But then I'm gonna write, okay, at 2:30 I'm gonna get home, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go there, and then I might go to another job, and then I gotta go to school. You don't.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna be unavailable from this time to this time. Literally started making a schedule, and I was just like, I need to go. I need to be in person to know the rest of my schedule, because.
Yes, this y'all literally. So this is my little testimony to my. This is my testimony. And just being raw and real, I just turned 36. I had the biggest issue with beating myself up because I'm 36 years old and I felt like I didn't have nothing going for myself. I felt like there are so many things that I have started that I didn't complete. I feel like I had so many goals, like to the point to where other people who've been watching me probably was like so confused, like what the hell does she got going on with her life, because she always start this and she don't finish, she start this and she don't finish. And behind closed doors, a woman like me who is very ambitious and has these huge goals for herself would literally beat myself up because I feel like I haven't accomplished nothing. Like, I'm 36 and I don't really have nothing to show for it. This is my mindset and how I was thinking. So when I turned 36, this was the first year that I didn't sit down and like physically write out any goals for myself. Like, and even my post on social media of what I normally would say when I hit my new birth year, like I didn't even write any of that. It was so simple, it was so sweet, and I did not go into my new year with any like meditation or any goals, nothing. I wrote nothing down. I just said I'm just gonna live every day, live each day by day, instead of like, because I'm so trying to plan stuff out a month ahead, trying to plan stuff out a year ahead, trying to plan stuff out 5 years ahead, and I figured out that was not working for me. I was putting too much pressure on myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna live each day, day by day. That's all I'm gonna do, day by day. And I don't know what happened, but turning 36 did something to me, y'all. Like it. I can't even explain what the heck happened, but when I say I have never been hungrier than I am, my mindset changed. Like there is no plan B. This is what you want. How bad do you want it, Renata? How bad do you want it? And I've been showing up for myself like I have never in my life, because I want it so bad, and because I'm tired of living in the same cycle. I don't want to turn 37 and be thinking, what did you do year 36? I don't want to do that no more. Every year on January 1st, here I am talking about oh, it's a new year, y'all. This is my year. And guess what? It wasn't. Why? It wasn't nobody's fault but mine. I didn't put forth the effort. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't encourage myself. I doubted myself. I was talking crazy and letting my mind say all this negative things about myself that I couldn't even activate who I really am or what I have in me, because I was too busy doing all of that. Instead of just like, you got to be focused, bro. For real. You got to be focused. Like what they say, put all the fun and stuff on hold for a while until you get to where you're trying to get to, and then you can go back and revisit and live that life. So what they say again, it's not personal. It's not, my silence is not personal. The fact that you don't see me or talk to me, it's not personal. It's just that I'm so focused on my goals right now. I gotta get to them. Yeah. So many distractions around us. It's so easy to get distracted.
Yeah.
So it's like you really have to zone in on what it is that you want out of your life, and you gotta be hungry enough and delusional enough to go after that shit. That's really what that shit is. Cause 36 already feel great to me. I already know. I'm not going to say this is going to be my year, because I always say that. But just watch. And for those of you who know me, I've been getting a whole bunch of calls like, girl, you've been posting that content. Don't play, because something happened.
Right.
What happened is I don't want to sit in the same spot for the next 5 years. So that's why I'm like, no, I'm not doing it no more. No more.
Makes sense.
Yep.
It makes sense.
I really feel like I'm really in my boss up era. Like, for real. I feel like I finally reached it, and I just want to be transparent and let y'all know that, because you see people on the internet, you see people on podcasts, and you think that their lives are all together, and it's not. You know, it's really not.
I'm gonna break this down real quick. So, Renata's husband left, and he just came back in, and I'm laughing because her daughter really wanted Chipotle.
And she really got it, didn't it?
And they both got Chipotle.
Coming up in here smiling. I just know my food in that bag and I can't eat it yet, because we in the middle of a pot.
Sorry, I didn't want y'all to think I was being insincere with what she was talking about, but I'm just laughing because
I already knew
that she got.
I was trying to stay focused. I was trying to focus on y'all, but I seen them out the corner of my eye.
I'm too observant.
Smiling in here. She come up in here waving and stuff. Girl, get on in that room, complain. But yes, the life of being a podcast host when you got a family at home, like, yeah, y'all. Primary example: if you want to start a podcast, don't let nothing stop you because you don't have a studio, because you don't have a babysitter.
We got 2 locations.
Whatever, 2 locations we got, and
house closed.
Right. So yeah, y'all, that's just what it is. Focus, drink your water, mind your business.
That's all. Just mind your business.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, well, piggybacking off of what you said, 'cause I definitely agree that people like us when we set expectations on the year and because I don't make New Year's resolutions anymore.
Yeah.
So
and it's okay if you do, but do what works for you. That wasn't working for us.
Yeah. So I just set goals. So I do quarterly goals, which gives me 4 months. If I don't do it, it just rolls into the next. But I can't beat myself up about it. But I definitely understand that you were in a place of funk, and I've definitely felt that this year the most, and I talk about it all the time. But yes, this was my year of sit your ass down, and be still, because I do multiple things, but my head starts to self-doubt that what is it that you did, what makes you happy. So my cousin taught me to write down the successful things that you did, because then you won't beat yourself up.
Right.
It's not that bad. It's only bad because you're making it that bad.
Right.
But sometimes that list can also get on your nerves because you're just like, well, what else did I do? But you know that you've done millions of other things. When you ask other people, what is it that I've done?
Right.
And they'll be telling you, what is it that you did?
Looking like a leprechaun.
Hopping across the floor. Like a bunny rabbit.
Bruh.
Don't mind us.
Bruh. Y'all only seen what's on the other side of this camera. But leave the bunny foo. She probably even lost her train of thought. See? That's so funny. I know. Just out of there.
I was thinking about Roger the Rabbit. Anyway, but yeah.
And that wraps up this episode.
I was just about to say. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm not going to thank you 8 times today. I'm only going to thank you guys 3 times. Because I'm going to say it again. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode, to our number 10. We hope that you have gotten some nuggets. We would love to see how you guys boss up and give us any other tips that can help us level and boss up and be the person that we do inspire. You can find our YouTube channel at They Love Our Energy. You can find us on Apple and Spotify.
Yes.
I promise you I know it. I was just trying to see if she was going to say it, because normally that's what she says. But you can find us on Apple and Spotify at They Love Our Energy, and as well as our Instagram, unless it's something different. I done got sleepy.
Y'all go follow me on my Instagram and look at all this new content I've been putting out.
She has been posting every single day, so you can find Renata at always
Nicole, and Nicole is spelled NECHOLE.
And you can find me at everythingtrea_. Yeah.
Anyways, we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I know she probably just said that, but I'm gonna say it again because she had to get a thank you from me too. But yes, we want to see y'all boss up. So
love you. Okay. Have a great day.
Yes, enjoy your week, guys.
Mwah, with our ashy hands. See you later.
All right, you ready?
I am ready.
Oh God. Here she go. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Okay. All right. I'm about to just say it.
No, count.
You don't count, then. Shit, throw me off.
We ain't gotta count.
Okay. You ready?
You don't count?
No, you just said we don't have to count. Are we counting or are we not counting?
We're counting.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.